everyone, it's Chef Marlene. Welcome to my channel. This is Chef Marlene's Cafe. For those of you that are tuning in for the very first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you very much for just stopping and checking us out. And for those that have subscribed and liked, I want to say thank you so very much. It means a lot. In order to do that, I would appreciate it if you would just hit the little arrow. I don't know where it is on your computer or your laptop or your tablet. Hit the little arrow. Subscribe will come up. Just hit subscribe, the notification bell, and you're in. So every time we come on to do a video, you'll get an update. So last week we did Bang Bang Shrimp. Yikes, it was so good. It was so good. I gave it to my client and she actually enjoyed it. Actually, she bought it for her son, but she tasted a little bit of it and she actually was just taking the container and just running her finger around and just licking it. So kudos for Chef Mar, because anytime people start licking the container, that means it must be good. So today what we're going to be preparing is a turkey breast. Usually we eat turkey around Thanksgiving and holidays times, but I wanted to put a twist on it where you can do it during the week, Sunday dinner, something a little different. So we have a turkey breast that it was pretty thick, about as thick as my hand. And what I did was I took the turkey breast and I butterflied it. What that simply means is I took the turkey breast and I split it and made it open like a book. That's all butterfly means, okay? So we're going to pound that flat. We're going to fill it with some wonderful things like we have apricots, we have some fresh spinach, we have some onions, we have red pepper, and also we have butternut squash, all right? And also a little sage. All right, so we're going to get started. What we're going to do is we're going to put our onions in the pan. I had already started some, so I'm going to add the rest of the onions to the pan, and I just put a little EVOO in the pan to get that started. And we're going to saute these onions for maybe about 10 minutes in this pan. So you want to get that going really good. Just stir it really well. And we also have some garlic that we're going to be adding to this recipe. And our heat is on maybe about a medium, so we want to saute these so they get a little tender, translucent. All right. And what we did with our meat, just to let you know, a lot of times we season the outside of our meat and all the seasoning is on the outside. What I did with this turkey breast is I put it in a brine. And a brine is simply a flavored water, a flavored liquid. And I flavored it with some onions, some brown sugar, some spices. And I put my meat in and let it marinate overnight. So that way, when you bite into the meat, it not only makes it flavorful, but it makes it tender and juicy. So that's what I did with the meat. Okay, so we're just going to continue sauteing these. And while we're doing that, pardon for the noise, I have a meat mallet. It has two sides, sort of like a bumpy side and a flat side. We're going to use the flat side. And what I did was I took the turkey breast, as you can see here, and what I did was take the mallet and I just pound it. And when you're hitting, you don't pound like this. I know some of us got aggression. Maybe you want to get it out. Good way to get it out. So, but when you do that, you want to take the mallet, hit and slide out, hit and slide out, hit and slide out until it becomes flat. All right? So that's what we have there. And hit, slide, 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 slide. And I have plastic wrap on the bottom and on the top. All right? So we're going to put that aside. Get that going. Okay, if somebody made you bad today at work, or you come home, you had a hard day, just get a piece of meat and bang it. Get some of that frustration out. How about that? So we're doing this. And this has to go in the oven, so we won't cook our onions too much. It does have to go in in the oven. All right. So we have that there. I'm going to let that go just a little bit longer. And as I said, our heat is on about a medium heat. And we're going to continue with our recipe. Pardon me. So we're going to take the plastic off of our meat on the top. For those that you have been watching, you know I always say keep a garbage pail, bucket, something where you can put your garbage in. And also another tip, butternut squash, big huge vegetable. Save yourself some time. You can get it and peel it. It takes a lot of strength to peel it, cut it. So in our supermarkets today, everything is just there for you to get. So what I did was I brought some butternut squash that was already cubed, and I just took it down just a little bit more so I can stuff it in our turkey breast. All right. And apricots. Instead of buying a whole pack, I just went to the bulk section in my supermarket, scooped up maybe about a scoopful, and it's cheaper that way. Only buy what you need, but these will be for my snack for later on. All right, so our onions are looking good in our pan. They're very good, in case you can see. They smell wonderful, wonderful. So what we're going to do to that now, we're going to add our butternut squash to this. We'll take our butternut squash, add it to the pan. We're going to turn our flame down to low. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of chicken stock. If you don't have it, water is fine. But I like, why not add flavor when you can? If you have it, that's good. If not, don't sweat it. And actually, that's what we're going to do with this. So we're going to add that to our pan. And we're going to put a tight cover on it. And we're going to let that go for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Yep, 10 minutes. And that's going to soften up our butternut squash. And we're going to take that out and we're going to let that cool. So we have 10 minutes on that. In the meantime, we have our spinach ready. We have our apricots. If you have not taken the time to dice those up, you know I like to talk a lot about mise en place. So I have that all ready and all prepared. And we have sage. So we're just going to take some of that sage. Take a few of these. We're going to take it off the stem. Let's move this aside here for a second. And we're just going to take the stem, the leaves off the stem. Like so. Very simple, very easy. You can actually save these because they're good when you're making stock. It flavors your stock. So a lot of times I don't throw them away if I'm going to plan on making my own stock. I just put them in a Ziploc bag and put it in the refrigerator. And one day I'll set aside for just making stock, okay? So you can discard it or you can keep it. You paid for it. Might as well get everything out of it. So we'll take our knife and we'll just gently, we don't want to bruise these too much. We'll just do a small, sort of like small pieces. The correct term will be chiffonade, to roll it and chop it. So that's what we did with that, all right? Clean that off and put it back in our holder. So while that is happening, let that go for a few minutes. And we're going to make sure we have everything else. We have our olive oil because we're going to need that probably a little bit more when we sear our turkey, okay? So we're going to put things away. I'll be right back with you. We turn that down to low. And also I want to say, if there's anything that you would like to learn how to cook or perhaps would like to try, leave it in the comments. I'm open to trying new things. I try to get people to eat outside of the box. You know, get away from the normal fried chicken, the normal everyday, you know, meatloaf or a hamburger. It's a lot of things that we can do it with it to make it more palatable and more exciting. Then people will want to eat dinner. All right. So what we're going to do now, while we're waiting for that, we're going to bring our turkey breast back over. We're going to get that ready and move this chopping board out. And again, do not chop on the same board that you put raw meat on. I have different boards for different things, and I use this one a lot for vegetables, and I have a different color for my meat. Right now I'm using a wood board, but contamination is a big thing, so try to make sure that if you are using the same board, flip it and wash it and flip it over, okay? So let's see how this is coming along. Coming along good. We have a few more minutes with that. And I'm not going to stay here while that can finish cooking. So we're going to be right back.